Today, two small but interesting bits of online attacks caught my attention that I want to discuss real quick. One being that there is an investigation for security review. This security review is going to cover the fact that there was hackers that stole $150 million and by some estimates close to $200 million from crypto platform Bitmart. This blockchain security compromise really affected a lot of Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain holders in their hot wallets, and affected even those who had some Shiba coins as well, and SafeMoon coins. All in all, it took close to $100 million from Ethereum blockchains and $96 million from Binance Smart Chains. I personally don't use Bitmart, but I do know it is a very large platform on its own with its own set of users, very similar to every other platform. Don't really have an opinion on the platform itself, as it's not something I'm well personally versed in. But as these hacks continue, the way that we understand and address our concerns with financing is going to need to be reevaluated and changed if we're going to be able to protect ourselves from these online hacks. With crypto, the one big kind of fear that I do understand people would fall into is the fact that there's no central authority that would be responsible if you lost your money. Now, the great thing is that we don't have a bank telling us what our money's worth and taking from it as they will. The trade-off is that if we lose our money, we don't get a refund on that. We don't get covered or insured from that because of a fraudulent source, solar money. So the way that we address this issue is going to need to change. The other bit of news that I found today that caught my attention is that the Maryland Health Department was hit by a cyber attack that is forcing a lot of the state officials to relook at how they're doing things. The Security Operations Center is investigating the network security incidents with involvement from the Information Technology Department, the Department of Health, of course, and the Department of Emergency Management. And they're working with federal and other state law enforcement to address the incident and figure out what happened. Certain systems have been taken offline, and others are being taken offline as precautionary until this is understood and handled. The website currently redirects to the Maryland state government website until this can be resolved, and this just comes days after 3 cases of the Omicron variant of COVID-19 had been detected in the state. It's a rapidly evolving situation, of course, and it's not something I'd be able to tell you what's going on over there. All I could find in other relevant information was that there was another attack earlier in this year in a specific Maryland town called Leonardtown, where their systems were taken offline due to a ransomware attack through their breach in technology that they had with a Miami-based company. The gang that was responsible, Revil, reportedly was demanding $45,000 for each computer that was taken offline, though of course the town officials didn't even consider paying. Out of these 2 attacks, we're seeing more and more rise on online security issues, and we're not seeing mainstream media really talk about it. The only time I can see mainstream media talking about it this year was when the oil company was attacked, whose name slips my mind right now, where they were wanting a lot of crypto in exchange for the return of service of their pipeline. Well, we come to find out that it only got so bad because the operators at the pipeline overreacted and shut everything down. So we only got to look into a massive blunder when it comes to criminal security and cybersecurity. And we need to take a more critical look at what this technology and what these attacks are doing and how they're becoming more and more devastating and more quiet as they intercept into our lives, disrupting more and more in an already turbulent social and cultural environment.